So I just finished up with the 2024 series, Day of the Jackal. So this one was actually pretty impressive. I was told by a coworker to watch it because it was good, so I said I'd give it a shot. It's rare that I find military style movie shows interesting, but I said I'd give it a shot. And surprisingly enough, I actually found it really enjoyable. It was fun. I didn't have any issues with the main characters. They all flowed pretty well. The dialogue is pretty decent, but it's a British show, so I mean, typically British shows tend to have really good dialogue and interactions. So overall, yeah, this thing was really enjoyable. I didn't have any issues with some of the events that transpire in the show. Everything flowed fairly well. There's no real jankiness to it. There are a couple of moments where things kind of like skip a beat, like you're missing some context, but other than that, it's perfectly fine. Due to the fact that I don't want to really like give away any spoilers for the show because I find it extremely good. It narrows down how much I can really like rip into the show and how I can really talk about what's going to happen for the next season. So I'll be fairly vague when it comes to this. So in my personal opinion, how they end the show is probably a negative in a way because it limits how many things they can do for the next season. Whereas if they had gone about it a different way, in a way that actually I guess appeals in a general sense, where they could have left like a bunch of doors open for possibilities, it would have made the show a lot better. I think that's why I'm giving it its score because I do believe in the next season they've limited themselves to such a narrow possibility of keeping the show being good and also keeping the story interesting. They've limited themselves to the point where they don't really have much options, and I think this is going to be a negative for the next season, but I could be wrong and they're going to throw something into the mix that might change my opinion, but overall, I think how they ended the series, well, the first season is a negative. Like it's a high negative because it really does limit. Whereas if they had kept certain doors open, it would have been way better for the next season. But anyways, when the second season comes out, I'll be able to speak a little more on what I was talking about. But other than that, since I don't want to give away any spoilers, yeah. So let's get to the rating. So I will be giving this a 7 out of 10 in the must-watch category. I do think that a lot of people would enjoy this show because of how it plays out, the story, the interactions, the dialogue. Everything is really smooth, really fun, really entertaining to watch. Not all of it is predictable, but a good deal of it has some predictability in it, but still enjoyable to watch anyway. So yeah. So it does deserve its 7 out of 10 in the must watch category. I just feel like if they had gone about it a different way, I might have given it a 10 out of 10. So yeah, so that's about it for Day of the Jackal. Extremely good. Everyone give it a shot.